Hey, boom, boom, bam, we're live. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Woo! So much stuff going on. Who JR Gray 420? Two stands must be telling the sturgeon story. You mean this one right here? Now we got just a bunch of last minute stuff I got going on, and so we're gonna start with some shout outs. We got Central Valley Adventures. How's it going? Saying smash that like button as you enter, please. Thank you, thank you. Mike Sampson, Sampy, how you doing? There's Avid out there. Great to see Avid. JB Vlog. Fishing with Big Mike. There's James K from Baltimore Way. John's Boy Fishing. How you doing, John Boy? Good to see you, my Louisiana brother. Creole Catfishing. My broadcast brother. How's it going, Creole? J-Dog's in the house. What's up, J-Dog? My BFF. Central Valley, two stands. I say two stands. Uncle Jeep, is it stand time yet? Great to see everybody out there. Got 20 awesome people in already. Lance McCool guy, how's it going, my good friend? The Hawaiian fisherman, Big John, how are you? Ryan Bortz, blue collar fishing. Bugman 22, New Dad 2013, good to see you. Hooks is out there. Gene Tillman. $937 Mike, how's it going? How's it going? We are, there we go. That's a little better now. All right. Uncle Lou's in the house, or actually in the garage. Leonard Vaughn, how you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you being out there. Okay. Well, we're just going to talk about a couple things. I sent the link out to a couple people. Anybody out there wants to come up, let me know. I can get the link to you if you've got something you want to talk about. I know Creole trying to get to that 1K. Out the links that I have out in the description is about the month-long bank tournament. Rick Alsip, how you doing? Good to see you. I also got J-Dog's Gone Fishing link out there. Trying to get Tara's 70-pound catfish. Trying to get that video up to 1K views. That would be awesome. JB Vlog, how you doing? Potomac River Monsters, what's up, Catfish Family? Chris Davis says, I got a question for Uncle Lou. Ate so much, can't stand up. I hear you, Ryan. Well, we're doing that tomorrow, so that's why I'm running around trying to get all that stuff done tonight. So we got our big day tomorrow. Lizabella KT from the Baltimore way up there. How's it going, Lizabella? Good to see you. Alan Pershala. Okay, so we have out in the description. Out in the description, I do have J-Dog's Gone Fishing link. We're trying to get his latest video where Tara caught that amazing 70-pound blue cat. So trying to get that video up to 1K. So if you haven't hooked up hook set, J-Dog's Gone Fishing, that link is out in the description. That's right, Uncle Jeep. If somebody could drop Creole's link, send Creole some love. Definitely trying to get him. Creole was my broadcast brother here. We did From Bank to Boat for a few months there. It was an awesome Friday night show. J Fox Hunter in the house. How are you? Tina Ladybug, good to see you. Real-time catfishing in the house, the professional catfish angler. There's Lance dropping the Uncle Lou's tackle link. Thank you, thank you. And you know how we rock at Two Stands Fishing. Of course, we got Uncle Lou's rods, Uncle Lou's planer boards. All of our terminal tackle is Uncle Lou's. Chris Davis, I don't have Facebook. You can also contact Uncle Lou on email. Thank you, Uncle Lou. There's Creole. Thank you, J-Dog. And Uncle Jeep. There's Creole Catfishing. A1 Fishing Family, how you doing? Who caught a 70-pound catfish? Well, Rick, J-Dog's wife, Tara, caught a 70-pound blue last week. So you can check that out. I got a J-Dog's link out in the description. J-Dog's Gone Fishing. You can see that video on there of Tara catching that awesome, amazing 70-pound blue. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Great to see you as always. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to pause the camera for a minute. I got to send something to somebody. At least 70. Yeah. Thank you, Lance. Appreciate that. And just so y'all know, that's J-Dog's Gone Fishing. That's 2 70-pound blue cats from the Ohio River in a month. So that J-Dog, they know how to catch some fish. Oh, what am I looking for? There it is. So like I said, we are doing our big turkey day tomorrow. There we go. We're doing our big turkey day tomorrow. So this is not going to be a super long show. I wanted to talk definitely about Tara, about that 70-pound blue cat on J-Dog's Gone Fishing. I wanted to talk about Creole catfishing to the 1K. He put out a great video. Creole Catfish put out a great video. Real-time catfishing out there. He's got the one worm challenge going on. You can contact him at realtimecatfishing@gmail.com. We got Murillo Family Fishing out there. How you doing? Hog leg catfishing. Good to see you. And it read wrong a couple times, J-Dog said. Yeah, that was definitely a big fish. And Uncle Lou says their fish was handled correctly too, not abused. That's right. 38 awesome people out there. Well, Chris Davis, that medium action Uncle Lou rod, that happens to be the one. Awesome, awesome. Okay. I got confirmation that we're going to have a guest up here with us. There's It's All Mine. I hope you're resting up a little bit. I'm sure you're tired after all that Thanksgiving cooking that you did. I'm sure it was awesome. The monster catfish was given snacks and soda, waiting for her to weigh in. Bugman22 is wanting to know if Uncle Lou has any spinning rods in. Oh, the picture? You mean this picture right here? Yes, and PRM, I don't know if I have just had so much stuff going on. I'm not sure if you hit me on email yet, twostandsfishing.com. If you hit me there, I do have a couple that I can send to you. Bugman22 is talking to Uncle Lou there. Little A1's Journey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. So I'm assuming little A1, part of the A1 fishing family. The weather here is chilly, but it's almost December, so it's supposed to be chilly. But thank you, A1. But yes, it's it's almost December, so it's doing exactly, the weather's doing exactly. If you sent it already, I wasn't sure if you did or not, but yeah, that'll be I'll be doing something with that next week. Uncle Lou said the post office is gonna hate him on Monday and Tuesday. Well, that is awesome. Yeah, it's good winter fishing weather. Good. Virginia's got great fishing in the wintertime. It gets chilly at night. Right now we're in the 20s at night. Normally, we're 50s during the day, 40s, 50s during the day, and 30s, 20 at night, which is fine. And we normally catch here in Virginia, especially in the James River, we catch some nice big, we get some big blue cats all winter long. Hey, there's Garvin Morgan. Okay, Garvin, I've been wanting to know. Can you sound out your name out there? Is it Garvey? Or is it Garv, like Marv? I see you out everywhere, and I like to try to get the names right. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for coming in. Woo, Burbot. Yeah, Lance, if I can manage to get out that way, that is something, I know it's not like a monster fish or any of the stuff like that, but that's something I've wanted to catch for a long time, Burbot. Can happen with the manufacturers. Yeah, there's a bunch of issues with that right now. Hey, little A1's Journey, that's a good question, and if people want to pop that out and chat, what they're you know what, Uncle Lou, poor man's lobster. A lot of people say that about perch too, yellow perch. But that is the biggest species caught is 222-pound sturgeon. We have that right there. But this year alone, we've caught a bunch of blue cats in the 60s and a bunch more in the 50s. So we've caught a bunch more big blue cats. Before that, when we used to live in upstate New York, my biggest largemouth bass I actually caught through the ice, and it was like 9 pounds, 3 ounces. We've also had big, pike, 4 foot long, pike and muskies, huge pickerel and crappies. We've caught multiple 3-pound crappies. My wife actually had caught the New York State record crappie, and before we could have it legally weighed and etc., it got away. So yeah, that was over 4 pounds. She caught over a 4-pound crappie. So there's Chunky Elston. How's it going? Chunky Cats Fishing, the king of bling, the OG of the OG of live stream fishing as we know it. I owe a lot to Elston. Have very, very much respect for him. Consider him a good friend. Always great to see Elston in. And I love seeing Elston. Mason's been coming out there with him. I know it used to be Cookie a while ago, but we all love watching Mason out there with the Elston. It's he's an awesome, awesome kid. We love seeing that. Let's see. Here is a guest popping in. Now, you all may recognize him. You may recognize the face, but if you don't recognize the face, you'll recognize the voice. That's for sure. So let's bring him in. Boom, boom, bam. There's my broadcast brother. How's it going, Creole?
Bonsoir, mon ami. Qui t'a préféré?
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. No real loss with the 222 sprinkles. Thank you, thank you. And if you haven't checked out the latest video dropped by Creole, man, that's one of those, when I talk to Epic, when you watch an Epic video, it makes you want to go fishing. Yeah. When I watched your promo video that you just put out, if that doesn't make you want to grab your family and friends and get in the boat and just go out fishing, searching for them, it was inspirational. It was inspirational. It was awesome.
I got the inspiration for that because I'm on a few different LSU football websites, and they're really good about putting out hype videos. And I watched the one and I thought to myself, I said, "Hey, I think I can pull off one of those." And there we go. And that was the result of it. I said, you know what? I got some time. I want to see what I can make out of it. So I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I liked it.
Yeah, that's the feedback that I've heard about it. Everybody was like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah. Kind of trying to hype myself up all at the same time, because it's like, all right, time to roll, time to put out some content. Let's go,
Boom, boom, bam. Tony Harrison with the 223. I'll raise you penny Bex. Way to go, Tony. And Bex and Tony Harrison, they're both fishing in that month-long bank tournament. Do You Has What It Takes?
Yep.
From the bank. It's a month-long. Mike Turner, 712. How you doing out there? Great to see you. Chucky Morgan's out there. I do have the links for both tournaments, the month-long bank and the month-long boat tournament. You only have, I think, 4 more days. November 30th at midnight is the deadline. So the bank tournament is $40 for the month. And Scott Swift, how you doing? Joyce Stewart, how are you? Uptown, Christy Brown. 2 Standing Creole there. She's one of the original from out there from day one with us, Creole.
Yeah, that's right.
Down Ernie Brown. And
absolutely.
That was
between the two of them. I don't believe I've ever gone live and not have at least one of them, if not both, in the live show. So big supporters of mine for sure. I appreciate it.
Without a doubt. Yeah, they like both of us. And that goes for just about any. If you watch all the 8 o'clock shows, the OG 8 o'clock shows, they're out there with all those. They hit as many lives as they can, and people don't realize how much that means. Especially people like you and me that have really worked trying to grow that channel from day one, family member at a time. I know you feel the same way that I do. You treat
sure
everybody that joins your channel, they're Creole catfishing family, and I know that you feel like that. So
that's right.
That is just awesome, and we still see them out there day up. Even when Chrissy was sick and things were going on, they were still both out there. So big shout outs to them. But so that the month-long bank is $40 entry fee. The month-long boat is $100 entry fee, and the entry fee is $10 goes to Big Fish Pot. The rest goes to first, second, third type places, and not bad. If you're going out fishing, you're going to be going out fishing anyhow. Great way to do it. There's another longtime supporter. Mike Turner 712, Dale Hayslip. Dale actually, I got one of the best emails. I don't remember if it was an email. I think it was a message on one of the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Dale said, "Sorry, I missed it, Stan. It was like a STANday. Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
I haven't missed one in over 6 months," and he was right.
Wow. Wow.
So that was just man. I love that kind of stuff. And
my STANday viewing is my phone usually sitting off to the side in whatever truck or piece of equipment I'm in at the time, listening to it like a podcast. That's usually how you'll hardly ever see me actually active in chat because I'm busy. But I've got that sucker like a podcast. It's rolling.
And you know what? I try to talk when I'm talking. Mm-hmm. I try to make sure I read chat. I try to get everybody's there fishing with the Chad, saying the crew is back. Yeah, I love the Friday nights where Creole can pop in here with me. I know that you're the new job, and that kind of really, and this time of year now especially, things are always crazy. But it's great to have you in.
Things are slowing down just a bit. The winter weather and the holidays and things. So hopefully, I've got a little more time to do stuff like this.
Oh, and I see a boom, boom, bam that went by. Mike Turner catfishing with the 222. Lance and I both need a hat, brother.
It's funny you should mention that. But behind me back here in this messy old bedroom, I've got a box with a bunch of hats in it that I just got a few days ago. I literally just got another load of hats. So if anybody who wants one, if y'all want to either hit me up on Facebook, I have most of y'all on Facebook. Either hit me up on Facebook or Creole Catfishing at yahoo.com. $30 and I'll ship them to you anywhere. So y'all hit me up. I do have a load of hats. It's the let's see. Now they're back. But it's the gray in the front and the purple mesh. They're all the same color. But I do actually have some.
And those are some beautiful looking hats. I love my Creole catfishing hat. Like I said, reminds me of home, brother. There's 53 awesome people in here watching.
Let me see here.
Fat Boy Fishing, how you doing? Good to see you. If I missed anybody, I'll apologize. Scott Swift. So again, the other link that I have out there, I have J-Dog's Gone Fishing link. J-Dog wants to know, can I get it autographed, Creole?
J-Dog wanting my autograph. That's crazy. But that's the hat right here, guys. The gray with it comes out a little bit blue on camera, but it's the same purple that's on the logo. That's the mesh on the hat. But that's them right here.
Awesome.
Now this one, I got to show off this one. I promise nobody would see it, but I guess I'm gonna show it off, and he will know who he is. I didn't see him in chat, but check out this one, Stan. This hat right here.
Ooh.
Okay, now this is the only one that will ever be made. This is it. This is a one-off color that I had done, and I promised to send this to someone, and that person knows who he is. And even though circumstances changed, it's still getting sent. But this is it. This is a one-off hat. This is the only one that will ever exist, and it is going to someone very special in our family.
Awesome.
In our catfishing family.
Well, that is awesome. Like I said, I know you take that seriously. Hey, we got, we said hello to Chad, but we can't say hello to Chad without saying hello to the better half of the Chad family. And there's Miss D out there. Get hooked on D fishing. Speaking of that, where did it go? I missed it. But there's Laura out there. Laura, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays coming up. Yeah. Oh, Lord, there he is. Was wondering where he went off to.
She knew where I was going. She knew where I was when she seen me run into the other room with the laptop and my mic and all my other stuff. Nah, she knows. She knows.
There we go. That's the message I was looking for.
Good. All I need is y'all address, D. That's all I need from y'all is y'all address. That's it.
Scott McCaffrey says, I hear Miss Dana has a special guest fishing with her on the bank. Catfish Dave.
Oh, come on now.
Hey, there's Freddie's Outdoors Adventures. Sorry I'm late, Stan. I was live on the dock with the family. Hello, Stan and Jeremy and YouTube family. Well, Freddie, always great to see you. I saw you out there. I tried to watch for a little bit. Freddie had the family out on the dock. I did message you that link just in case, Freddie. Freddie's Outdoor Adventures saying, Freddie Raid, that's what jumped us up to 55 awesome people. UK
Freddie has been everywhere over this holiday weekend, hasn't he? I love it.
That's right. That's right. He's taking a page out of old Two Stand's playbook, huh? Fishing with the Chad. Clear views out there. How's it going, Skip? Great to see you. Mike Turner says, email has been sent, Creel.
Awesome. Yeah, it took a long time to get those. You know how it is with COVID. Everybody's having trouble getting their stuff, and naturally these hats that I get, because of the color combination, it's not common, so it takes forever to get them. I think I ordered them 6 weeks ago, and I finally got them a few days ago. So yeah, the struggle is real, my friend.
And I don't know if you saw that out there or not before, but Uncle Lou says those hats are awesome, are the best hats.
I appreciate that.
Except for the team the colors represent, he said. But other than that.
I saw that and I had to laugh. Hey, you know what? It's been a rough year for all of us LSU fans. Our livers are not appreciating what's going on with the team this year. Trust me. Yeah. So, well, it is what it is.
More than just LSU, the Saints have taken the on the fourth string running back and fifth string quarterback.
Thank goodness I don't watch professional football. My liver couldn't tolerate both. There's no way.
Yeah, that's I loved it with Drew Brees. I watched it. Football was always such a big part of our family with everybody playing, and so we kind of. I wasn't going to let all the other garbage take the love of football away from us, so we watch it at the start, and we take the other garbage away. And Hey, there's Crappie Day Fish on. To Stan the Man and the Creole King.
Boom. Yep. See, my wife says it right there. Go Tigers, no matter what. That's right.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
No matter what. That's right. And hey, that's I'm a ride or die fan. I was with I've been with the Tigers forever, and I've been with the Saints forever, and even back in the day when it was the bags over the heads, I didn't care.
They gave you a bag at the gate when you walked in.
Yeah, I was loud and proud, and even up in New York, and before the days of internet and stuff. One of the big presents I got one year for my birthday. I've always been on the larger side person, and I'm sure you remember back in the day, it was hard to find things. Especially like in New York, Saints weren't exactly one of the. Avid said, "Talking sports." I'm out of here. No, we're not talking sports. It was a brief little bring up, but
hey, fishing's a sport too, Avid. It's all sports.
That's right. But anyways. Back in the day when you couldn't find things, before internet and all that, I wanted because in New York it's a little cold, so I wanted the Saints starter jersey. And I couldn't find it anywhere up there. My wife's calling around. She finally spoke to a Sears down outside of Baton Rouge, and found the only 3XL Saints starter jacket in the whole state of Louisiana, and managed to do back then, like was calling the credit card number over the phone and having it mailed, and it was great. Anyways, I ended up getting.
I don't see it, Uncle Jeep. I looked on the back of the hat. I don't see it.
What was he looking for?
Responding to Uncle Jeep's comment right there. Wow.
Woo! Woo! They were some awesome contests, though. There was some awesome competition.
Look, it took one of the best fishing trips I've had in a few years to get past J-Dog. And my battle with Brian B took a year off of my life. Especially that last hour. I wasn't catching anything, and Brian was just nipping away, 5 ounces at a time. And
I'm going to be exactly honest. I thought it was going to go the other way because, I know how your bite, every other tournament you've been in, it gets closer to noon, and you've said it since day one.
Yep.
We get our best bite, and every other tournament you've been in, that's when it just started picking up. And when it wasn't doing that.
Let me tell you a little backstory on that day with Brian B. That happened because of a critical decision that I made. I rolled the dice, but I rolled snake eyes. We were at our normal bumping spot, catching a few fish, but just nothing like before. Just little, So I'm sitting there like, okay, do I stay here and catch these smaller fish and hope it's enough, or do I swing for the fence and go somewhere else where I think I can catch a big one? I made the call, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go to our deep hole, our deep honey hole. Let's try to catch us some better quality fish. And nope, nothing. And luckily that decision did not cost me the tournament, but that close,
Yeah, it was down to I had a blast watching it that day because I was actually up there with Mark, getting to co-host that a little bit and keeping track of things, and it was just 5 pounds as everybody.
5 pounds, which is nothing. 5 pounds is nothing, and especially in what we do. 5 pounds in a bass tournament is a big lead. 5 pounds in a catfish tournament, that is nothing. That is no lead.
As everybody was saying, that was only 3 more Brian B fish, but
nope. Nope. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
He's my bro. He knows I'm only playing. I'm just kidding, but no, it was definitely awesome. The whole 1v1 tournament, the Survivor tournament on 1v1, that was just every match, every week was entertaining. Everybody coming up with the different rules.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's see, Keith DOC Reed.
And it'll be happening again in March too.
Yeah,
don't have any dates or anything yet, but he's doing it again in March for the spring. So that should be interesting.
And Joy, believe me, I totally get it. I'm a veteran. My whole family.
I get it.
My whole family has served every generation, all the way back to World War, whatever we've had. So I get it. I understand. Yeah. But football and sports is such an important part of my family that I cut that other crap out. I watch just for what we did. But yeah, I totally get it. Believe me, I get it. Anyways, so speaking of Brian B, he's out there. Wild Turkey, how you doing? Annette Morgan, how are you? And by the way, thank you very much for your son's service. I love that everybody comes in and watch. We are so happy for what veterans and active duty and first responders. I mean, all that to me is our country wouldn't be where it's at without veterans
not.
and our frontline responders that are out there dealing with what's going on in the country right now today. So, big shout out to all of them.
Absolutely.
Wild Turkey is saying, "What's that snoring noise?" I don't know. He must be. For those that missed it, well, I'm not gonna. There was.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, it'll be out there enough. It's on a. You'll hear enough of it. But it has to do with Brian B. I'll just say that.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Sturgeon story. If you know, you know. It's just, it's out there. It's out there. The story has been told. It's out there.
There you go.
Or, hey, I cannot begrudge him a bit. I cannot. I may pick on him. I will not begrudge him a bit, because if I hauled anything living or breathing that big to my boat, I'd be shouting it from the rooftops. I'd be renting billboards around the country. I can't begrudge him a bit.
Yeah, no, it's and then to have it, I mean, that would be like Gabe and your father there with you, and just them being such a huge part of it, and it just then being able to go live and have everybody else there with us.
Absolutely.
That's just one of those one in a lifetime things. And
that's right, Chris. Stan earned it. He earned it. Especially his lower back.
Oh my gosh!
Between his lower back and that Uncle Lou rod, I don't know which one was crying for relief the most, but they both got it done.
I was.
That was a medium action Uncle Lou's, right?
That's right, medium action.
Yep.
And here's the thing: people get caught up with in all the rods, Uncle Lou's, Mad Cats, Big Cat Fever, whatever. The biggest difference between the medium heavy, et cetera, is the casting weight.
Mm-hmm.
It's rated up to 8 ounces, 10, 12, 14, whatever. So basically, if you're trying to pick which rod you want, that's what you want to look at, is what it's rated up to for casting. And if you're from the bank or in the boat and you're fishing, like the Mississippi River and the current, and you're using, 8 ounce weights or 10 ounce and higher on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be tough to use the medium rod.
Right.
It'll handle any fish that you can catch on it.
Yeah.
It's just the casting and that type of thing.
I know mine. I have 2 of the medium heavies, and now I won't cast this much weight, but I can tell you that they will handle 16 ounces of lead in a suspended application without overloading the rod. Anything over 16 ounces, I've got some heavy actions specifically for that. But they'll hang 16 ounces of lead, suspending. In fact, I did that during the couples tournament with them, and no problem at all.
Well, let's see. Wow, Darren says, "Hello everyone, how you doing? Just wanted to stop by real quick to ask for prayers. His son Ryan, who's in the hospital on a ventilator with COVID, it would mean a lot to us."
Absolutely.
We'll take a brief moment of silence. If you believe in prayer, please say a prayer. If you don't believe in prayer, just send some positive thoughts. Okay. Amen. So prayers are sent.
Yes.
Darren, and we hope in the best. I know Darren's son Ryan just had his birthday not long ago. He has some other medical issues previous to the COVID, so definitely sending prayers and hoping that prayers for a quick, speedy recovery.
Yes.
We got Mrs. Skin and Scales out there. How you doing? Still got 51 awesome people in here. There's our other Louisiana Cajun brother out there, John Boys.
My boy from Monroe.
That's right.
Louisiana.
That's up there in oh, come on now. Duck Commander country up there,
Yeah,
the Monroe
very,
area.
very close to that. Yes, very close to that. Yeah, right alongside the Washita River.
Yeah. So, anyways, the big thing for tonight. Just wanted to give everybody a reminder about that month-long tournament.
Yes.
4 more days, just November 30th at midnight. That's it. There's no more. You can't wait till like the 5th and say, oh, I want to get in. November 30th at midnight. Both of the links are out there in my description. We got Bumpin' Mike Greenwell saying, hello, Creo and Stan. How's it going?
What's happening, brother?
So, yes, that is out there. Wanted to also mention my broadcast brother here, Creo Catfishing. Y'all got to check out his body if you haven't hooked to Creo Catfishing yet. Definitely make sure he's on the road to 1K. And like I said, I know that the work and change of schedule and it's all been kind of holding it back. But boy, after that video, I think it looks like got some things going, and
I just have to be more creative and be a little more opportunistic about putting out content. I mean, look, it's simple as that. All of us, well, most of us have lives. We have jobs. We have everything else going on around this YouTube stuff. And me, just like everybody else trying to do it, you've got to be creative and seize those opportunities to put out content. I have not been doing that lately, and and here we are. So I kind of had to pull myself up and say, okay, look, hey, got to get it done. Let's go. Gotta do it.
And as always, let me know you're going to be doing anything I can help you with. Obviously, Creo.
I appreciate it. Absolutely. There you go. There's some links.
There you go. Clear view outdoors. Drop your Creo Catfishing link. So, Creo definitely getting up there. You definitely won't be disappointed.
We're gonna try to show y'all some stuff. I'm talking about, let's say this next year, like the year is already over, which it's not. But we're gonna do our best to really get back to what the channel was supposed to be when I first had the idea. Yes, we will focus on catfishing, but we're going to show y'all some other stuff that I don't think many people have the opportunity to do. Certain types of fishing, we're like the video said, we are going to show y'all what Louisiana is all about and everything I can possibly include.
Yes, I even, what I liked is the one you went live making the before the storm was coming in. You were making the gumbo.
For the hurricane. Yeah.
And that's people that's what they do. You make a big pot of something.
Yep.
You have some adult beverages ready.
Yes.
And you be as safe as you can, and you ride through it.
and I'm showing the views outside, and people in chat are like, "Oh my God, look at the trees, look at the rain." Yeah. I'm like, ain't worried about that.
This was last Saturday. Just this is a normal storm.
We ain't worried about that. No, we ain't worried about that.
Chrissy Brown saying, "Someday I am going to Louisiana." Yeah, and it's
come on.
Like I said, I left there when I was younger. My father moved up. We moved up to New York, and but I went down once or twice, but I was raised kind of with that same mentality. Most people in Louisiana, they have not met a stranger. If they're eating, you're eating.
Yes, and we eat for every occasion. It doesn't matter what it is. There is food involved. I'm talking weddings, funerals, everything in between. We eat hurricanes, the roofs get ripped off. Just guard the pot. It'll be all right. That's all we worried about. It's crazy.
This is true. Somebody's watching the pot, and there's just some things down there that you will not experience anywhere else in the country.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are a unique breed of people.
Everybody's got their own stir for the pot, whether it be a bull cattle or and that is what adds the flavor to it. So
that's right. That's right. That's what matters. That's what matters.
Mike Turner says,
"Hey, it worked. Hey, it worked for me.
Yeah,
it worked for me. Why not?"
Yeah, we had a good time with that. Hey, there's another fellow Louisianan out there, Greg Burgess.
Yeah, yes, I have seen him in some of my lives. I've seen him in some others. Yeah, definitely from Houma, which that is south of me. That is that's real Cajun country down in Houma. That's about as Cajun as you can get down there. Yeah, buddy.
Awesome to see you. Grn Mchn is trying to get another boat, enjoying the show. Well, we're glad you're here enjoying it. I love it when Creole has a chance to pop up here. We had the Bank to Boat. That was an awesome show, and it was like this. This was we got up here
like this. No plan. No plan. No. No. Don't need that.
Unless we had one of the awesome guests like the other from Louisiana down there when
we had Father Slime, John
Father
Bisco
Slime,
on. We had Laura the Explorer. We had her on. We had
who is up for that. By the way, Creole, that Laura the Explorer episode is up for blooper of the year.
Yeah.
For those
it is.
For those that don't remember that,
J-Dog, that was the look on both of our faces was it was priceless.
There's the J-Dog poll right there.
She was probably hoping we forgot about that.
Yep, I was going through Facebook the other day. Something came up with the Golden Whiskers thing, and I was scrolling back through, and somebody had nominated it in there, and it said, I'm like, well, we'll see you later, and they got you going, cut. So for those that don't remember, we had Laura the Explorer up here. She was one of the guests, and we're talking to her about things, and we were talking to her about catfishing, and she was saying, I think, bass fishing is more exciting. I don't really.
Said, well, catfishing is a little boring. I was like,
ooh. Oh my goodness!
Just slid right out of there. The proper term is it's more relaxing.
There you go.
More relaxed, unless you're bumping. But if you're anchor fishing, bank fishing, even drifting, it's very relaxing. Bumping is a lot of work. Mike G, you know what I'm talking about, Mike. No, not Kentucky, CatCon. I'm going to Patriots benefit tournament in April. Actually, it's going to be in South Carolina now. That's the one that I'm going to.
Woo! Well, that just seals that.
Yep.
I am definitely one way or another getting down there for that one. Then that is.
Laura and I will be there, and I am bringing the boat. The barge will be there. Oh yeah, the barge is coming, baby.
It's all mine. There's Michelle saying that Tom is still out on the famous dock. He's still out there. He caught 6. The bite's on fire right now. His biggest was 26. So that's just about going to seal the deal. I think the last I heard he was in the 340s. So Tom, LG Bass, trying to get to 365.
He gonna do it.
So that's awesome.
Now that was 365 catfish, right?
Catfish.
Not just fish.
Nope.
Catfish specifically.
Catfish specific, and he did an awesome thing. He's got a picture. Oh wow! Tony Harrison says that his father played with Terry Bradshaw. Remember him?
Really? Wow. Yeah, probably awesome. What was it? UL Monroe was the college that they all played at together.
Yeah.
I think. Testing my memory on that one.
But oh my goodness, what were we just talking about before that? Dun, 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 dun.
LG 365.
Oh, that's right. Yes, LG Bass. And he did what's awesome is he's got a picture of every single one of them.
Wow.
So, what an opportunity there for video or whatever, just to have that kind of information. He's already been using it.
That's right. Oh, he played with him on the Steelers team, Tony says. Heck yeah. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's awesome. I remember the Steelers, my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Dunn, her son played on the Steelers. I think he was on the line. So that was back in the early 70s. So yeah, that was pretty cool. He came into, his son came in, who was on the Steelers, came into class that day. So that was pretty cool.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Mike Turner says, Creo isn't going to CatCon, then I just might skip it too.
I wish I could go to them all. I do. But I'm 12 hours from everything. I am. Everything is 12 hours from me. I live so far away from all this cool catfish and stuff. I can only make one big trip a year. That's what I can schedule in. And that's the one we decided on was Patriots tournament, because that's my opportunity to meet as many YouTubers, I think, as I possibly can. Everybody in the family,
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's going to be a ton of people there at that.
Oh yeah.
Last year, I know everybody from Chad and D and the One Tonners to a bunch of other people down from that area. So that's a pretty centralized for those of us here on the East Coast.
For everybody around that. Yeah, I'm just kind of way down here, but hey, that's how it is.
J-Dog is saying, so Creo is saying that J-Dog isn't worth the 12-hour drive. I see.
J-Dog, you killing me, J-Dog.
Hey, there's Pontoon Jody out there. How's it going, Jody? We've got Fishing with Steve Mosley. There's our good friend Tim Molina in the house. Speaking of people that have been out there since day one, Tim Molina, I don't think he missed the Friday night bank to boat.
Mm-hmm. Tim Molina doesn't miss anything. Yeah. He is in more stuff than you, Stan. If that is even conceivable.
Yeah.
I believe he hits more lives than you do. I really think so.
It definitely close.
Mike G, the Patriot tournament is going to be it's going to be on Lake Wiley. I remember James saying that he was having it at a different boat ramp than he did last year. I believe it's just across the state line in South Carolina. I just cannot tell you what the name of the landing is where he's having it, but it's not far. It's just below the state line. I do know that much.
We've got Mark Anthony making it in. How's it going, Mark? Good to see you. Danny Stone is out there. How's it going, Danny? Danny was out fishing today. Danny Stone was out fishing today with Fishing and Freedom. And I know Fishing and Freedom was at the last CatCon out in St. Louis, because I saw him when Palmetto was walking around live.
Yep, and no, Miss Chrissy, I was not at it at Patriots tournament last year. I've actually, except for going offshore in Florida, I have never fished outside of the state of Louisiana. I've never been anywhere fishing, so this will be a very different experience for me.
Uncle G says, wait, if Creo... Oh, wait. Yeah, because actually the Browns made it down to... They went to the tournament last year. Pontoon Jody saying, if Creo said, I want to fish with J-Dog, I would be there ASAP.
I do want to fish with J-Dog. I do. One day. We'll make it happen one day. Don't worry. I'm gonna fish with everybody somehow before it's over. It may take me 20 years, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's see. Danny Stone saying Fishing and Freedom got his PB today. They were live out there today. That's awesome. And I believe that was on Danny Stone Outdoors channel. So y'all can check that out. See Fishing in Freedom, get his PB. Chrissy Brown says, I would have been so disappointed to think that we were both there and didn't cross paths.
I promise you, if I'm within a quarter mile of where anybody is, you will not know that I'm there. I'm very loud. I'm very, you're not. Trust me, you'll know.
Oh Lord! And if Creole and I are there together, forget about it. Wow. Half the state will know we're there.
Yes, absolutely.
Uncle Jeep says, "Wait, if Creole wants to fish with J Dog, does that mean he's using J Dog as bait?" Would J Dog make good bait? Because he eats enough shad, he may taste like one now. He might. That's a thought. That is a thought. And you know how they say not just with fishing, but you've got to catch that prey, to get it. You got to think like one. So he's ate enough bait that he actually was in the mind of a catfish to actually think like one. So I bet you he would make great bait.
That is possible.
So there we are, 9 o'clock. Anybody else got anything out there they want to ask or add? Mike Turner dropping links. Thank you. We got well, there we go. We just had somebody ask to join Creole Catfishing Facebook group.
Ooh, wait.
I just got the notification.
You must be faster on that stuff than I am.
Yeah, I try to.
It just sends me notification. Hey, somebody joined. I'm like, man, somebody's on the ball.
Well, yeah, it's
Yep. I like it though. I like it.
Oh, somebody got that one, I think, before me. So I tried to go back to it. It's already gone.
I'm always the last one. That's a shame. Isn't it? I'm the last one. It's like I never get to approve anybody. Everybody else gets it before I do. But hey, that's why I got y'all.
Thank you.
That's why I got y'all.
And there's J Dog saying, thank you for talking about Tara's video stand. She's so excited about it. Man, that 70-pounder. Woo!
And you know what's so great about that video, okay? That video, to my knowledge, if I'm looking at it correctly, it's uncut. It is 100% the whole experience of the fish fight and getting in and all. And I love when people do that because you get to see all the emotions, all the reactions. You really feel like you're there. I love videos like that.
Yeah, without a doubt. Danny Stone said, Stan, first fish that Fishing in Freedom caught today was dedicated to me. Well, thank you. Big shout out for that. Chrissy Brown says, Tara earned bragging rights. Freddy's Outdoors Adventures is saying that's a 76.3 pound for Tara per Freddy's eye scale.
I would not argue that either. That a 70 plus is what I keep saying. I think 70 was more on the conservative side with the scale, but I'm telling you, he was big.
And Danny Stone had caught a 70 that week or right around that same time as well. But the where was I going back to? J Dog Gone Fishing. His link is out in the description. Yeah. Trying to get that Tara's video to 1K views. I think it's already up to like 800 and something. Now the 70-pounder that J Dog caught like a month or two ago, that one's only at like 600 views, and that's in over a month. Tara's, everybody wants to see Tara catch the fish.
Yes. Everybody loves when the ladies catch the hogs. No doubt. Everybody loves it.
And you notice, I don't know if it's that they don't miss too many of them. Mm-mm. If you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes I get, even to this day, we just had a nice one on the other morning when I was on STANday, when I was fishing with Mike Chavez. And was doing everything right, it seemed like. And this was a nice one. It was probably, I don't know if it was going to be 70, but it had that typical just stayed down. Mm-hmm. You could feel the weight, and there was no lift in it. And it was going sideways and then upriver, and then came back. tried to get the other line. You know, them old ones, them big ones, they know all the tricks. They try to get that next line. Well, if that don't work, then they go for the motor. That don't work, they go for, so. And then it started going upstream, and it just came undone. But usually you see one of the ladies with a big one on. I don't know if they take their time more or what it is, but they seem to not miss it. So,
well, there actually is a very good reason for that if you think about it. A catfish, it will fight. It'll fight back just as much as you give it. If you try to horse that fish and you try to turn it and try to do this and try to do that, guess what it's going to do? It's going to give it right back to you. The ladies seem to have a little softer touch on the rods. They tend not to try to horse those fish as much as we do. And I really think that's why they don't lose as many of those big ones. It's because they're actually a little more letting the fish do its thing and kind of just, hanging on and keeping the pressure. And us, how we are, we're going to try to, get him up and turn him. I really think that's why. I'll be honest.
Lines with bolts or nuts for weight. Yeah, I think
we still do that. We still do
I'm gonna drop a quick video. We learn nowadays, you're not supposed to with the staying green and things and dropping other things in the river.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a video here soon of my my rubber band rock rig for sinkers. So when you run into those, always keep a few rubber bands with you. When I busted it out the first time, it was on that live, and right after I did that, we ended up catching a 20+ pound flathead. Yep. Oh, we got somebody. We got one more person here jumping in. Well, who do we have here?
I miss you, Creole.
Hey, dog. What's happening, brother?
What's going on?
But I can hear you. I can't see you. I can't see that face, J-Dog.
Nobody wants to see me.
Nobody wants to see me either, but that don't stop me.
Yeah, hey. Come on.
Yeah.
We all can't be as sexy as you two. Sorry.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. So what's been happening, J-Dog?
Nothing. I just want to thank Sam for helping Tara. She checks that video every hour and then laughs at me and shows me the camera or the phone. I got more. I got more.
That's what it's all about, brother. That's what it's all about.
That's too funny. We just got report in from Michelle from It's All Mine that Tom has 12 left. 12 left. Michelle, tell him he's got to slow down. He's got to spread it out now.
Yeah, you got to build up some suspense,
That's right. Yeah. Catch 10 more, and then on December 31st, go out there live. There'll be about 2,000 people in there watching.
That'd be a bad day to skunk.
Yeah,
that'd be a bad day to skunk.
I don't know if Tom could take that or not, because that would. Ooh.
No, and the first thing, Stan, that was your idea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would definitely catch.
You'd hear it.
That's for sure.
That comment from Tim Molina. People can laugh, but they don't understand how hard it is to wrestle a 70-pound fish.
It is dead weight. I mean, it's a really, really, really big deal. And it's 70 pounds is one thing, but you have to understand that fish is also, as you're pulling it out the water, that fish's mouth, throat, and everything is full of water. And a fish that big holds gallons and gallons of water in its mouth and throat. So when you're trying to pull it up out of the water, you're also fighting probably 15, 20 pounds of water weight that's gone by the time it hits the deck of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
J-Dog, Uncle Jeep says, J-Dog's eating pie. Doesn't want to make people jealous.
Could be.
But yeah, and here's the other thing, J-Dog. Big shout out to you. big shout out to you. That's the second 70-pound fish in a month coming from the Ohio River on the SSJ Dog. So
that's right.
Well, I don't. Nobody knows this, but Chad and Brian Bean and Lou, because I was talking to them on the phone. But I checked my scale, and it was wrong almost every single time I checked it. It was 1 minute. I checked it with Uncle Lou and Brian B, and it was off. And then the next day I did it again, and it was literally off almost 20 pounds one time.
Yep. See, I told you what scale to go get. I'm telling you.
But mine's brand new. That's just junk.
I know when I check mine, that baby's dead on every time.
I just don't tell people that because I don't want them to think that, oh, the fish is way bigger. It is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do about it.
Measurements don't lie. You and I talked about what that fish measured. That doesn't lie. I'm telling you, 70 plus, and I will stand by that. I'll put everything I got on it. Simple as that.
Yeah, if you take the measurements on a fish, on the catfish, you get the length and the girth. That formula, it's most of the time pretty close. Dan,
most of the time,
and I, we were doing, because they do the. Let me just move this picture out of the way.
No shame. No shame. That's why I love
on the kayaks, and now to be for the month-long bank and boat tournament, they use the board, the measuring board.
Bump board, yep.
So a lot of times we'll have that and then get the girth. And Grn Mchn and we were doing kind of like a study with it. And we found them to be pretty close to the scales just by doing the length and girth. Yeah. You made a couple pounds here and there difference, but it was pretty close.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Can you explain what you just showed me? I didn't get to see it.
Fishing in Freedom, that's the same little orange
the other
black trim scale that you see a lot of other YouTubers use that they get off of Amazon. The one that has like the one-piece handle on top. I've had mine for a while. It stays dead accurate, and it's like $20. Go get you one. I know Haz has them. I think Stan has one. It's great.
Yeah, that's it. That right there.
There we go. That's a 222-pound sturgeon caught on the medium action Uncle Lou rod.
I never heard that story. Can you tell us about it?
Well, I think we go from 49 to about 2 in a couple of minutes. But basically, one of the most awesome days of the year. Had my son and Dan with me. My family was there. We catched a fish of a lifetime. Fought my heart out. A couple times I thought I was going to pass out, but made it through. We got it to the boat ramp. Managed to get in the water with it. And when I turned and swam that thing off, best feeling in the world. Yep.
I think Tara has the biggest catfish on the medium heavy Uncle Lou rod on YouTube.
That's
now, yeah.
I said catfish. Calm down, Stan.
Yeah.
No. There's all I can say is Uncle Lou rods have boated some big fish.
I know Uncle Lou an 85 on his pole this winter, and I'm going to hold true to it.
There you go. Well, I'll be trying to beat your 85. So.
Yeah, I'm shooting for. I'm like fishing with Big Mike. I'm shooting for the hundo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We get it. If I just, if I come close, we come close. I love all the fish, though. You'll see me sometimes. I'll get excited over a 5-pounder just because, woo, it's a fish. And
hey, let me tell you something. When you've been live for about 3 hours, like we did a while back, no fish, and you catch a 5-pounder, oh, it's beautiful. That's the most beautiful fish.
You're like, oh yes,
yes. I was losing my mind when we finally caught that fish. Whew.
Just so you guys know, if nobody sees Lee Evans after tomorrow, it's because we didn't catch no fish, and I'm done with him. It'll be the third time if we don't catch none.
Oh no!
I'm not fishing with him no more.
because J Dog, we all know you catch fish, so hey, you can't argue with results, I guess.
I took hooks and hammocks, and he caught fish both times, and I've been with Lee
Wow.
twice with nothing.
If you took hooks and he actually caught now, Telly, I know she catches fish.
Oh yeah, we know
but
that.
That's saying something. When you took Chris hooks out and
That's
hooks
right.
actually caught fish, wow, J Dog, that's saying something.
Yep, that is.
The actual test out there right now is for somebody to take out John real-time catfishing and see if he can get on. That's the test right now.
Ooh.
If he could get to me, I can get him on fish
Poor
somehow.
John.
Because it takes some pretty bad luck to come to the James River several times and the Potomac River and not catch a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, that yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Pontoon Jody says, Lee Evans fishing tomorrow. Wonder if Lee Evans wants to make another bet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do it, Lee.
I told him he better not put bad juju on my Licking River either.
It sounds like that ship has sailed already.
I told him that I am not bringing one Uncle Lou rod. I'm bringing all my junk. That way he don't put the voodoo on them either.
Oh, wow.
You afraid to even have him touch the Uncle Lou rods, right?
Yes.
Oh, and I guess that Danny Stone of Fishing and Freedom were using the Lance McCoo guy, the slider rig today. Awesome.
Poor Creole. He is not going to know what hits him when it warms up.
Hey.
You're the first person I'm coming for. Yep.
Bring it.
Well,
Bring it. I ain't scared.
we have a rematch coming up at some point too, J Dog.
You're scared.
I need to bring the beat you with the J Dog pole that's right here.
That's all right. I got my stand pole. That's what I caught my 72 on.
Well, this
And funny that was 72.
Van from B3 Custom says we caught fish with J Dog.
Yeah.
I think I
Patchy
might
up there. How's it going?
I might come down there and fish on your boat with you and outfish you on your own boat.
Wow. You heard that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, think about it. Think about this for a second. J-Dog is such good luck to fish with. I wasn't even in the same body of water. He was just on camera, and I had a good day of fishing. Just unfortunately, it was against him. That's how much good luck he is.
No, Uncle Jeep, it actually is.
What?
Where'd it go? Uncle Jeep says, what is the J-Dog poll? Well, for those that don't remember, the 1v1 that we were talking about with Creole and Brian B. Catfishing. And speaking of that, there's Mark from Catfish and Crappie. He was a 1v1 survivor, was on his channel. The king of the 1v1s, Mark from Catfish and Crappie. But for those that don't remember, my week was against J-Dog. And we had points that we came up with was points for most fish, points for biggest fish, points for most fish, biggest fish, and
Smallest.
Smallest. That's right. That's right. And you know what? I managed to catch all of them. The problem was I caught the biggest fish when we were fishing for the small fish.
Yep.
I did win the most fish part of it, but J-Dog killed it with the points. And he managed to get the Triple Crown Grand Slam right as it ended. So big shout out to J-Dog. Yeah. But anyways, we had polls up on the line. He had a poll that he was going to send to me. Had I won, I had a poll. My Uncle Lou's medium heavy action rod right here. Well, what we ended up doing is we ended up just keeping the pole. J-Dog wouldn't let me send the pole to him. So it is my medium heavy Uncle Lou rod with my very best reel that I have, my Abu Garcia C3 from Sweden. So that's the J-Dog pole right there. So when you see me using that rod with that silver Abu, that's the J-Dog pole. And that's the one I'm going to catch my next monster on.
I don't see my name on it, though. Just saying, your name's on mine.
Oh, man, can't win.
Nope, can't win.
Creel's name's on his.
Well, you'll have to I'll have to figure out how to do that. So what you have I'll have to go have some tags made or something. I'll try to figure out something to do that.
I think it was funny. I caught 26-pounder when I was facing Creel on the Creel pole.
Oh, that was awesome.
Clearview Outdoors says, love the Abus.
If it wouldn't have been noon, I would have kept up with Creel easily. But
oh yeah,
noon,
well remember, J-Dog, according to the rules that we had, you were actually ahead of me for the better part of the tournament, because that big one that I caught, that 47-incher, it didn't count. You
right.
know, so I stayed behind you for quite a while.
But I knew if second noon hit, I would quit, and you picked up.
And that's pretty much what happened. When we decided we were going to anchor on those fish, that I kept passing through the same spot, bumping, passing the same spot, catch them, same spot, catch them. I kept looking at my dad. My dad, we're going to anchor on these fish. He's like, what? No, no, keep bumping, keep bumping. I said, Dad, I'm exhausted. We are anchoring on these fish. And it worked out. But I was wore out from catching those couple of big, especially that 61-pounder. Jeez, he wore me out.
You know, Creel was live the other day, and I tried to call him out for that day, and he chickened out, wouldn't do it.
What was that?
That was on live. Huh?
What was that?
That was the day you and Laura was out there, and you wasn't catching nothing, and I told you I wanted a rematch.
Hey, I chickened out. You blame me? Yeah, I chickened out. Try to kick a man when he's down. Come on, J-Dog.
That's the only way I could win.
Say, smart man. Smart man.
Yeah, we were watching Mike Greenwell when she was catching her fish, and we was in chat, and I did not even think about telling him to give me a link so we can put that up on his live.
Holy smokes.
Whoa.
How are they figuring out? I have the subscriber-only chat on. I have the subscriber-only chat on, and they still managed to make it through.
I know. How'd they get that? Yep, get them out.
Yep, they got them.
That's how you know you're famous, is when you got stuff like that coming in the chat. That's how you know. You know you made the big time.
Hear ya.
Patchy Adventures has a question. If you were allowed to only catch one kind of catfish, what would it be?
Flathead.
You say flathead?
I have a hard time between the two, but I'm gonna go with the yellow cat as well, simply because it's more special to catch them. You know, even though the blues get a little bigger, I'm gonna have to go with that too.
Flatheads are the most prettiest fish there is. I caught one
and they taste the best.
I caught one on Lee's live that was a golden yellow, and man, beautiful.
Yep, and you see most of them in my area are that golden yellow color. That's why we call them yellow cat. They don't get that dark brown because the water's so muddy down here. They're all that color.
The link was in the chat. No. But they got them, so
yep.
I would actually have to, everybody is saying flatheads. I know I'm probably going to be the different one, but I would say blue cat because man, it's tough. Flatheads are awesome.
Yeah.
There's the Kitsy out there. How you doing? Flatheads are awesome, but
here.
A big blue.
Yeah,
It's they got
it's a tough call, isn't it? It is. It's a tough call.
Tara's always loved catching blue cat.
yeah.
And
And
I'll be honest, blues tend to match my style of fishing, you know. But like I said, it's so special to catch one of those big monster yellow cat, you know. It's tough. They're all fun.
Oh, and I was just Jody just reminded me that I have to change my answer to flathead. She's like, "No, Stan, you're the co-host on the flathead challenge."
I don't know if you know this or not, Creole, but when I was facing you,
Mm-hmm.
I had a gigantic flathead on.
Really?
He was humongous, and he broke my line.
Is that the one? Because I remember I was fighting a fish, and I remember hearing you saying something about you lost a fish. Is that the one you're talking about?
I slammed my pole down because it felt like I was pulling up 3 center blocks.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you'll get that real slow tug. Head shake. Like,
that's what that was too.
Man, this is not. And muskrat pole let me down.
Hey, it happens. I mean, look, we lost. The consensus is that it was a monster blue, but look, that one my son and I lost on that live show right next to that hydro. I mean, I can only guess as to how big that fish was, but look, I've fought 50, 60 pounders on that bumping rod, no problem. And I couldn't move this one. So how big did it have to be to not be able to pick him up more than 10 feet at a time? You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, the blue cats for me are, I love them. The first big catfish that I caught, well, I say big, but coming from catching some channel cats. You know, I've caught channel cats in the teens before, which is that's a big channel cat. Where we were up in New York, we catch them up there. But the first nice catfish that we caught here in the James was blue cat, and I just remember seeing that big blue cat coming in, and I'm thinking, man, that just looks like a shark.
It does.
It looks like a big bull shark coming in, and I remember that. So that's kind of why the blues. But hey, you know, you see that monster of a flathead coming up, it's something special too. So
I'm still waiting for this video you're supposed to be putting out, Stan. You know what I'm talking about.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about. I sent it to you.
We'll have to. You'll have to refresh my memory once we get off here in a second.
Well, I sent you in the mail.
Oh yes, that one. Yes, I've got something special planned for that. I know what he's talking about.
You got Alzheimer's there or something?
Sometimes, yeah. I just 205. Wild action. How's it going? Blues are the shark of the river.
They act like it, unless you're in my river that actually has sharks in it. But, yeah. I'll go with it.
But Wild Turkey says, Creole just stepped out to watch your march to 1,000.
Thank you, brother.
Forward to seeing the adventures. Yeah,
that video gave me cold chills watching that.
I was going for like the epic movie trailer kind of thing. You know,
I was pumped up, ready to run around my town 10 times.
When I heard that song, I said, I've been having that song for 2 months, saying, I know what I'm going to do with this. I just have to have the time to sit down and do it. And there you go. That was the result. So
yeah, well, it worked.
36-pound blue on a Zebco 202. That's what I'm talking about. That had to be fun.
You know, believe it or not, we were sitting almost exactly where Tara bought the big fish like a week before she caught that 70.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You done found you. I mean, remember you and I talked about this over the phone. You done found you a little hole there. You better take good care of that one. And don't let nobody else know where it's at either.
I'm not that way. If they want to fish it, go ahead.
Well, I think what you've got on your hands is like what I call a good transition spot. When those blues are transitioning from like that fall to that winter pattern, they're going to move through an area just like what you told me about. Because I've got a few that are similar to that. Those are really, really good in those transition times, which is basically kind of what most of us are kind of going through right now. If I'm, kind of gauging everybody else correctly with water temperatures, they're in that transition phase right now.
Yep. Yeah, basically it happens across the country. It just happens a little bit different times.
Yep.
But
like mine, I think mine is just beginning now, where y'all's has been doing it for maybe 2-3 weeks now.
we got Santa. I mean, Bernie's with us.
There he is.
It's cold out here. It's down to 36 right now. So it then got chilly. It went from 47, 48 when we got here to 36. So we just wanted to jump in. We've been watching it since about 8:30. Nah, it's been a blessing. Stan, thanks for the invite. I just wanted to say, hey, jump in real quick. Creole, that video was amazing, brother. It actually sparked me, and the wife saw it. Me and the wife watched it together, and she was like, we got to start fishing more. We got to get on the water.
See, I told you.
Yeah, buddy.
It's a blessing to call your brother, a friend, everything else, both of y'all, and J-Dog, my manager down there. Again, there's people been asking about the Patriot tournament. Yeah, it's going to be in April. I've got the dates written down at home and the boat ramp exactly.
Yeah, April 16th, I believe.
I think it's the 16th is the date. And then I've got the boat ramp written at home. I may get with James, and we may have him do a quick show on it in the next couple weeks, just to give an update of where it's going to be, the date, the time, all that good stuff.
First of all, Freddie, who was that you had behind you there for a little bit?
That was my son, the youngest of 4 kids, Trey. His name's Freddie the third, but we call him Trey for 3.
Gotcha.
He's got his little YouTube channel. Every once in a while, you'll see him pop in. Trey Beck's Outdoor Adventures, because he didn't want to say Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. So.
I got you. Okay.
But we've had about three little hits tonight since we got started. Ain't got no big bites.
I am actually hook set to Freddie's Outdoors Adventures, Nina's Kayak Crew, and Trey Beck's Outdoor Adventures. So.
But yeah, now y'all have a safe night. We're fixing to wrap it up because it's done got a little chilly. The wife and one of the girls, my 3rd youngest daughter, they went and got in the truck, turned the truck on, and getting in the heat because it's done got cold on them. So we're gonna wrap it up tonight. I just wanted to stop in and say, to Stans, thanks for the chat the other day. It was amazing. It helped me out a lot. It taught me a lot just yesterday in that 30 minutes. And
awesome.
Brother, anytime I can help any of y'all out, you let me know. I'm there for you.
Same right back at you again. Anytime.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming in. We're about to jump out of here also, Freddie. So perfect.
I'm gonna send you an email, Creole. I gotta send you an email because I gotta get me one of them hats.
Hey, I'll trade you. I'll trade you hat for hat.
We can do that.
Hit me up.
I'll put it in the mail on Monday.
Hit me up.
All right. Later, y'all.
Bye, Freddie.
Bye, Tara, my BFF. All right, fellas. Y'all have a safe night and a good weekend.
Later,
we may go live sometime this weekend if we get a chance.
Cool.
Awesome. Let me know.
All right, brother.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Later, Trey. A little pop in there. So, yeah, we're going to be 9:30. We've been on for an hour and a half here. So, Pontoon Jody was wanting more information. Patriot James will be having some more of that coming out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is Snatcher still live? Because I didn't expect that my show was going to go that long. Fish Snatcher was live over there. He was doing his He was doing his Fish Snatcher show.
Yes, which is an awesome show to watch. It is just, man, it's an entertaining show. I'm telling you.
That's right.
It is awesome.
It just goes from one to the next. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Fish Snatchers link is out in the description. Chrissy Brown, is Snatcher still live? CVA Snatcher Raid. Yeah.
Yeah. Say it with your chest, son.
There you go. So anyways, the Fish Snatchers link is out in the description. Skin and Scales is dropping Trey Beck outside. There you go. Mr. Kitty Whiskers coming in. So woo. Fish Snatchers link is out in the description. I believe he's still live. Oh, he's ending too.
He's ending now. Okay.
Yeah, well, if you want to go over there and drop a thumbs up for him, but we're going to be jumping out of here. The the month-long tournaments for Bank and Boat, that is out in the description.
Mm-hmm.
You only have until November 30th to get to that. And you have to enter by November 30th at midnight. The links are out there. You just click on that, and it takes you right to how you register for it. Creole Catfishing. I know a couple people jumped over there and joined the Creole Catfishing family. If you haven't done that yet, you won't be disappointed. You heard what we've been talking about with that. That's the fourth or fifth person now that's had awesome things to say about the video you just dropped, Creole.
I appreciate it more than y'all know. It really makes a guy feel good. It does.
It does. It's awesome. It's Absolutely. Awesome. And we got J-Dogs Gone Fishing and Tara out there. I know Tara's there.
Oh,
You're welcome, Tara. Awesome job on the fish. Great job on the video. Yes. We can't wait till that video hits 1K. I know that's going to happen real soon.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So definitely y'all check out J-Dog's Gone Fishing. He's got 2 videos of 70-pounders up there, but you want to watch the one that Tara just caught just the other day. So check that out.
Catching the biggest fish in the Ohio River is J-Dog and Tara.
There
ain't
you go.
Nobody in that Ohio River catching fish bigger than them. I promise you.
Skip is coming close. Clearview Outdoors coming close.
Got the work cut out for you, Skip, but he can do it.
So on that note, we're jumping out of here. Y'all have a great night. Thank you everybody for coming in. Creole brother, appreciate you jumping up. Y'all hang out. We'll see you, Smoky Mountain Rough Rider. Thank you. We'll see y'all later. STANday morning. We'll be out there.